All right. Yeah, as she said, we play Nevada at 7 on Thursday, San Diego State Saturday. Saturday's game is moved up to 11. It originally was on the schedule as 1. Reason being football starts at 1:30, so we're getting in front of that. It's our senior day. We'll have a brief introduction before the game, and then we tend to do ours after the match, so we'll have a reception following the match. As Chelsea said, Jordan Russell is our lone senior. She's a captain and has done a really good job for us this season. She's a local native, Moriarty, and we will be honoring her before the game. And then Ashley Newman is a junior from Pius who had her knee injury this year. Actually is having surgery next week, I believe. But Ashley's headed towards med school, and because of that has a lot of clinicals and different things to do. So she's, after the knee injury and everything, opting to move forward with that, which is, I think, a good decision for her, and we're going to honor her as well on Saturday. Other than that, with this week, Michaela Lovato is still out, so we're still playing with 8. We don't know if we'll have her cleared. We're hoping, if not Thursday, at least by Saturday's game, but just kind of day-to-day with that. Tomorrow's signing day. It's a big day for our program, probably the biggest one that we've had since we've been here. Well, not probably, for sure. We're going to be signing 3 players tomorrow and have another one walking on. All our New Mexico kids, all are extremely talented, and will be featured players in this week's state tournament as well. We'll, after they sign tomorrow, have a release on them, but it's our strongest class ever, and probably the strongest class to come out of New Mexico ever. So we're very, very, very excited about it, and looking forward to tomorrow and getting it done, and really having a great day tomorrow with the signing. So other than that, any questions?
Can you expand a little bit on Ashley? I mean, that's a unique situation, obviously. The injury, dictates a big part of it, but the fact, she's kind of moving on to medical career. What kind of player was she? Does it surprise you that she's given up on volleyball?
No, actually, we talked about it in the last summer, and about this potentially being her last year because of the commitment she needs to make and wanting to get her grades up a little bit to make that effort to get into med school. She's an outstanding student. She's been a great part of our team. Before getting hurt this year, she was probably the premier server in the conference this year, and still isn't, after having not played the last 6 matches, still is in that stat as like the number, 4-2 server in the conference. So that was definitely a loss for us when we lost that. But no, she's a great kid. I've thoroughly enjoyed having her, and this was part of the plan way back in July. We talked about it, and I think it's best for her, and she's been really supportive this year and a great part of the program.
Did you talk to her about that when it became reality that she wasn't coming back? How was she? Was she really disappointed in this?
Oh, no. This was her. I mean, this is something she wanted to do, and we talked about how to move forward with it. She was even concerned about playing this year with the things she had to do to get prepared to hopefully get into med school, and she made the decision because she loves volleyball and loves the team that she was going to play this year, and I felt that was a good decision. I've been 100% supportive, and that she gave us everything she had this year. It's unfortunate that she got hurt. We were fortunate to have her, and she did a great job.
Without getting into, obviously, the specifics until they sign tomorrow, what does getting a class like the one you're hoping to land mean for the program and the expectations then that you would have for the coming years?
Well, I think first of all, I'll definitely get into that more tomorrow, but I think that they're this is just a really good time for the prep level of volleyball in our state, and these are some of the best kids that have come out, and we're excited about. Obviously, they have to sign tomorrow, but I think that it bodes well for the future too. When kids are excelling like that, other kids want to follow, and I think we've seen a great increase in the level of play at all the levels in our high school tournament, and really encourage people. This is kind of the last week of volleyball here in the state, and got our 2 matches in the state tournament this week, and volleyball junkies can get a lot because the state tournaments can be really good as well.
Talk about the development of high school volleyball since you've been here.
Well, it's no secret that we've made a huge effort to get involved at the grassroots level, but what we've seen is a steady increase in the quality of coaches. You have the coaches, the Toby at Rio Rancho and Brian at Cleveland and Greg at La Cueva that have a high level of experience. But what we've seen is a lot of other good young coaches coming up too. Valley's coach has really raised the level the last couple years over there, and I could cite lots of examples. Down in the Cruces area, Keith is a mainstay. There's so many. Al, who was at Gadsden, who's now at Centennial, but those are the premier coaches. But there's a great level of young coaches coming up, and I think that's having a big part in it. And I think the development of club, we have hundreds of teams in the city now, and lots of kids playing year-round, and it's just raising the bar. And we've always had a really good premier player here or there, but now we have 3 or 4 or 5 in the city, and then the bottom level is coming way up, and that's, I think, raising the bar the most. But it's been, I think, a concerted effort from a lot of people, and we've been fortunate and happy to be a part of that. Good. Have a good week.